We're just about ready to go here tonight between East Islip and Sachem. Key battle towards the bottom of playoff standings coming into tonight, making a win all that much more important to each of these two teams. Sachem turning to Anthony Mayer, one of their alternate captains, in goal tonight. He's been fantastic this year. 2-0-1, 2 wins and 1 overtime loss in his 3 starts, and a 261 GAA. Meanwhile, back-to-back starts for Joseph Sasso, looking to make it back-to-back wins for the first time this season. Home whites force the Sachem Hockey Club, the Road Blacks, for East Islip. As the teams come to center ice, the face-off is won by Firth, and we're underway here in an important JV battle. William Trapani trying to take it back on the near side for Sachem. It's Anthony Saguna coming in, providing some support, stripping it away. Trapani working to the middle. He had his stick lifted and losing out on that battle to Andrew Firth. Firth heading up the ice. Firth trying a shot. That one missed high. Just rolled on his stick at the last second and made that shot not as accurate as he would have hoped. Trying to move in. Firth knocking his man down, forcing everything offside for Sachem. More stats on Joseph Sasso this year. The GAA right around 4, but that was lowered considerably with that win his last time out. And if they're trying to ride the hot hand here tonight, and also, well, Travis Martin is not in attendance for tonight's game. So kind of the starting goalie by default, but still a solid choice, no doubt. Looking to flip that one up to the point, but unable to reach it was John Moody off the intercept. Now Moody losing his balance in neutral ice. Carrying ahead, it's Firth, but his partner in Colin Inga a step ahead, offside against the Chiefs. Stop and start action early on in this one. The team's starting to try to get the rhythm of this game. As here's a chance in for Matthew Acroft. Acroft stopped by the handle of the stick of Anthony Mayer. Good job sticking with that one. Really nice shot from Acroft, who was, again, a key factor in that victory for the Chiefs their last time out, but just denied off the handle of the stick of the Sachem goaltender. Looking to move in here on the near side. Acroft, who batted out of midair. That was dangerous after Gillen got a piece of that one, but still able to scoop it up is Mayer. Looks like some pardon me. Looking at the standings here, it's a tie for 9th in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, the JV standings coming into tonight. East Islip and Patchogue Bedford tied with 7 points, but EI with a game in hand. Also the far superior goal differential, just -5 for the Chiefs compared to the -23 for the Raiders. That's playing into the advantage for EI. A point tonight would jump them for that 9th spot. It would put them then in a tie with Longwood for that last playoff spot. The Lions just 1 point clear of both Pat Ned and EI with 8 points their first 9 games. Puck sent up the near side wall all the way down. That's icing against East Islip with 12:44 to go in the first. Climbing up the standings then, tie for 6th as well between Sachem and St. Anthony's Black team. Sachem at 5-3, 11 points on the year. St. Anthony's at 5-4. Also an overtime loss mixed in there. Both teams at 11 points, just 1 point behind Kings Park Comac for 5th. Win tonight would put Sachem in that spot as the net dislodged behind Joseph Sasso. Trying to go post to post there and just kick that net off its moorings. Another whistle, plenty of them early in this game. Sachem's developmental team is in action right now. That's another good one. As they're taking on the Longwood Lions. Back-to-back goals for Longwood has just tied that game up at 6-6 in the third period. So maybe split screen those two games, as here's a chance right in front. Sasso going full sprawl. The puck still loose. A spinning shot blocked in front. That was Samantha Penny getting in the way, as now it's raced ahead by East Islip, dumped in. Big chance, but unable to score for the Sachem Hockey Club. Trying to work forward is Roman Cruz. Cruz going into a one-on-one against Baerga. Shot, nice glove save from Sasso. Take a look back at that one. Really nice glove save from the EI goaltender. The speed of Cruz, allowing to come in one-on-one against Mateo Baerga. He tried to go for the poke check there, could not get to Cruz. Then Cruz's shot stopped by the glove of Sasso. You're mentioning maybe split screen that developmental game with this JV action, particularly if you are a Sachem Hockey Club fan. And Sachem Braves at the developmental level trying to hold on, or trying to get back out in front to get their 7th win of the season. Longwood looking for win number 4 through 10 games. Puck carried ahead here by EI. Working forward, it's Firth. Firth with some speed, but loses the puck there on the handle. Jason Gillen, knocked down. Stick got in the skates there, but now it's caught up in the corner. Sent behind. Inga just beaten out to it by Jason Gillen. Gillen finds the breakout with Zach Hess. Hess with some speed, knocks it over to Rutigliano, but Ryan Rutigliano not really ready for the pass, but now he is crunched to the boards and draws a penalty. The hit from the near side draws the eyes of the officials. Jack Connors being escorted to the box. He wants an explanation, but it seemed pretty straightforward. A rough. Actually, it's against Andrew Firth. Firth to the box for the rough. Sends Sachem to the power play. The first one for either team here tonight. Face-off win for Sachem. Work to the far side. The quick shot missed high over the glove and all the way back out to neutral ice. Sachem on the power play this year at 21% for power play goals that they've scored this season. 4 different goal scorers as well. So just keep an eye out on everyone out there right now. This one handed up top. Sent over to Gillen, a one-time blast. That missed high and wide. Loose mouth guard laying out there on the ice surface. We keep things going. A shot from William Trapani missed high and wide. Back over to Hess. Hess hands to Trapani. One-time blast. Missed high and wide again. The net was open. Sasso had to go full dive to even have a chance. Another shot. Big rebound after the glove save from Sasso and cleared down. EI penalty kill this year has had severe struggles. Just 46% on the PK so far this year. And allowed a goal to lowly power play of Northport Huntington in their last contest. Held on the wall, a shot from the near side, saved by Sasso, and race cleared by Matthew Acroft for EI. Connors able to get to it at center ice and then pin it in deep firmly. Still 30 seconds to go on the PK for the Chiefs. Dylan Simone working ahead. Knocked in by Trapani off a deflection. Going back to get his Matthew Friesen for East Islip. Off a check. Puck jostled free. Back into the corner with Acroft. Acroft spins off the hit. Goes off the down Hess. Second try. Clears out for East Islip. Aggressive play coming from Mayer. Trying to set up one last look on the power play, but it's all for naught. Directed away and penalty killed. 0 for 1 tonight on the power play are the Sachem Hockey Club. looking to convert some momentum. Cruz's pass looking for Trapani, knocked away. Picked up again by Saguna. Backhanded pass from Saguna. Really nice setup. Well, that shot knocked away. Saved by Sasso. Cross ice feed again, this time intercepted. Matthew Akroth headed up the other way, finishing off his shift with a long pass that was intercepted before it reached Baerga. Cruz working in a shot. Nice save off the pad by Sasso. Held on the near side wall. Some support coming from both teams. Sachem knock it away. Trying to work it out into the middle. It's Cruz. Cruz collides with Emmett Reynolds. Shot in front, blocked by Schmallenberger. Cleared out off the dasher wall. Spencer Bruensma looking for the lead pass. Missed its man. Give it right back to Cruz. A big check coming there from Matthew Saccone. Delayed the move forward and now picked up by Samantha Penny in her own zone. Penny looking to clear. She gets it out. EI go on the forecheck, force a turnover. Working in. Here's Gregory Azimo. Azimo's shot knocked off the pad of Mayer. Cruz off the takeaway for Sachem. Finds Gandolfo. Gandolfo dumps this one in for Sachem. Sasso out of his net, aggressively playing that one. Goes in the skates of his passing partner. Held in on the near side. Check to the body. Creates some space now for Schmallenberger. Schmallenberger cuts in. That shot partially blocked. Mary able to get on it. Now taking exception to the players coming into him. And quickly disengaging everyone there as the whistle blew. .7:01 left to go in the first period. Still looking for our first goal here in this contest. Face-off won by EI, but Friesen a little bit indecisive on whether or not he should go get it. No, that was Sachem clearing the puck. Thought for certain that EI won it, but last touch off a Sachem player, and he muscled it down the ice. So an icing call, 6:55 left in the first. Quick shot off the face-off. Goes off the back of the leg of Inga. Back to the near side wall. It's held up there. EI trying to find a way out in front. Firth in the middle. Firth shoots. That one knocked up in the air and then snatched by Anthony Mayer. Just heard a big cheer, and it's Longwood that now has a 1-goal lead over Sachem on the rink behind us. Just 2:11 left. Brianna Lechmansky finding the back of the net for Longwood, trying to upset the Braves. Long flip pass, cleared out of the zone. Kick stopped by Friesen, denying Trapani the work ahead. Trapani crashes down to the boards, no worse for wear. Hops back up as John Moody has it in neutral ice for Sachem. Moody looks for the pass. Trapani needs to head over to the bench. Didn't have any interest in playing that puck. Back near side. Held by Firth. Firth looking for the pass across. Blocked by John Moody. Held on the wall. Trying to work it into the middle. Ragusa making himself available. Blocked off a player's leg there for Sachem. Kept alive. Looking to feed over to Inga. That pass blocked again. And now working ahead, it's Saguna. Saguna knocked in by Rowan Cruz. Cruz chasing after it near side. That's poked away by Will Gonzalez for East Islip. Looking up the near side. That pass is intercepted by Moody. Tried to time his move in, but that is offside against Sachem. Hope you're enjoying your Monday night here with us on the Long Island Sports Network. Back and forth battle in our first game here on the South Rink. Second game looking to be an offensive showcase so far. Both teams unable to get on the scoreboard despite some chances. Emmett Reynolds in his own end. Looking over to Jack Connors. Connors trying to make something happen there, but instead it's knocked down the ice by Sachem. Reynolds forced backwards by the check of Ryan Miller. Gets off of it, but loses possession far side. Anthony Portanova looking to move in. Cannot find a receiver on that pass. Icing called against Sachem. So far tonight, should that developmental result hold, it's been a night of upsets. See if the song can remain the same here for East Islip. As a shot towards the net is blocked away off the effort from Baerga, and that puck slowing up enough, won't be icing. Emma Reynolds forced to play it from his own end. Comes past the glove of a Sachem player, back out to neutral. Portanova had to play quickly. Pass through the middle, met up by Cruz. Good work by Cruz, but then is met rudely by Matthew Acroft. Separates him from the puck. Moved up the far side, and too many players out on the ice for Sachem. They knew it immediately. They tried to dance around the puck, but really smart play there from Acroft, just racing ahead and touching it up against a couple of players on the ice for Sachem. Now the first power play chance of the night for EI is on tap. EI's power play this year, not a whole ton of chances, just 2 for 12. Meanwhile, Sachem's penalty kill has been fairly strong, just allowing 3 goals against this year, an 82% clip. Face-off one by the Chiefs. Move back to Firth, the center man, as the net dislodged. I have to redo the face-off here. Back up top here for EI. Shot from Inga. Stopped off the stick of Mayer. Back into the middle, trying to link up with the players getting to the center of the ice. That fails. Pass sent back across from Firth. Did not find a receiver. Back into the middle. Big check. Spins Ragusa down to the ice and then cleared down by Sachem. Physical work on the PK, but it works out. Rutigliano trying to force the issue. They break through it up the near side. Carrying ahead, Colin Inga. Backhanded feed, looking to Firth. Instead comes to Ragusa. That shot kicked away by Mayer. And now racing up the ice, short-handed look for Sachem. They work in with Cruz. A composed stand-up style save for Joseph Sasso. Still with it, Cruz short-handed. Cruz fires a shot. His stick tied up as he went to shoot. Now numbers mounting for EI. Delayed penalty coming against Sachem behind the play. Some tempers flaring. And that will cost Sachem. Saw the clapping of the hands out of the corner of my eye with Roman Cruz heading to the box. It's interference against Cruz. One of the key penalty killers now sits in the box. Big chance now for East Islip. 5-on-3 for the next 52 seconds. Of note, that game behind us just went final. A 7-6 win for Longwood. Switch at the center dot. Works out here for Sachem as they win the draw. Look at him clear out here, are Sachem. That's held in by Baerga. Across the blue line to Friesa. Back to Baerga. Baerga fires. That skims off the glove of Mayer. Met back up by Friesa near side. Around the boards. Comes down low. Schmallenberger. Watched by Moody. Tipped out in front. Loose puck. Fired. And that was saved off the line. What a stop by the player there for Sachem. As now it's covered up by Mayer. But he did not do the goaltending on this play. Try to get an ID here. One-time setup. Trickles across. That's John Moody right there, just coming to the rescue. What a save by John Moody. Keep the puck out of the back of the net. Still 23 seconds to work, 5-on-3. Friesen working it into the middle. That one bounced away from Firth and cleared down by Sachem. Comes all the way down to Joseph Sasso. Set up to Baerga. Few seconds left here on the 5-on-3. Now 5-on-4 begins right now. That's gloved down at the blue line by Firth. Move back to the front of the net. Mergusa tries to shovel it in. Comes back out in front. That one shouldered away by Mayer. Friesen. Tied up down low. Dylan Simone trying to hold it there. Poked away. Jason Gillen, chance to clear. And then he forces it out to center. Will Gonzalez denied of the pass up the far side. Stopped by Saguna. Saguna goes round and round with Gonzalez. Poked away. Time continues to tick. Final 2 minutes of the first. Firth working in. Still 25 seconds on the power play. Around the dasher. Sachem a chance to clear. And it's knocked down the ice. Good work so far by Sachem. Still 15 seconds here on the penalty kill. One last look as Baerga trying to move in. It's met up by Matthew Pena for Sachem. Pena flips clear, and the penalty comes to an end for East Islip. Couple of looks, but the 5-on-3 goes by the wayside. No goals on the big board. Jack Connors looking ahead, finds a pass into Firth. Firth had it poked away by Trapani, and then Trapani lays the check right into him. Physical play from William Trapani denies a scoring chance for EI. Chance to hold in on the near side. No good with Gonzalez. Pinned back in. Final minute of the first as EI goes for a line change. Spinning around. It's a shot from Matthew Aycroft. Stopped by Mayer for another whistle here. 41.7 seconds left to go in the first period. No score yet between East Islip and Sachem. Bit surprising, at least on Sachem's side. They're a team that really thrives on high-powered offense, but so far just stifled by a defense for East Islip that has been really responsive. This is the kind of game that EI has to play where 1 or 2 goals can decide this thing, rather than going blow for blow against a quicker Sachem team. Cruz trying to work into the middle. Going there for the poke check if necessary was Sasso, but it was poked away before. Now numbers mounting for the Chiefs. Carrying in is Aycroft. Aycroft steered wide, trying for the timing play in front. Had Schmallenberger there, but missed him on the pass, and that opens some space up for Cruz. Cruz fakes the slap shot, moves around Friesen, moves in front, and that one goes off the back side of the net. 5 seconds left. Cruz tries to move it over, but no time for a shot as the first period comes to a close, and we are scoreless after the first period here on the Long Island Sports Network. Before we get into the second period, a word from our sponsors. This Small Business Saturday, let's make a difference for kids in need. Join Long Island and Elite Limousines for their Toys for Tots Toy Drive happening at 768 Middle Country Road in St. James, New York. While you're out shopping local, stop by and donate a new unwrapped toy to brighten the holidays for children in our community. Long Island Elite Limousines is proud to partner with Toys for Tots, and they're making it easy for you to give back while supporting small businesses. Swing by this Saturday, drop off a toy, and be part of spreading holiday cheer. Don't forget, it's all happening at 768 Middle Country Road in St. James. Let's show how much Long Island cares. See you there. Set up for the second period now between Sachem and East Islip. Only thing up on the board are a few penalties scattered across the two teams. But no goals yet. Someone jumped the gun for East Islip on the face-off to start the first period. So that forces Schwallenberger back to the blue line. Mateo Baerga takes his spot. And Trapani wins the draw for Sachem. It's Sachem that gets the first to control and attack forward. Saguna knocked down to the ice, drawing a penalty here. As whistle blows and a cross-check called early on period 2 against Matthew Saccone, sending him to the box and sending Sachem up a man. He's trying to play the body and just got a little bit carried away, did Saccone. Trying to push his man away from the puck. So now an early chance in period 2 for Sachem to break the ice. They win the face-off, sent up top to Gillen. Gillen back to Trapani. Trapani looking to the net. Oh, friendly fire. That went right up and in on Miller. Miller gets it back. Simone, the shot. Stand-up style stop from Sasso again. Works out, knocked to the corner. Gillen. Trapani trying to work it across. Instead comes right back to him. Behind the back feed to Gillen. Gillen to the net. That's stopped by Sasso. He covers up. Sasso's been doing some really nice work getting starts in back-to-back games. And the workload not phasing him so far. Back up top, Trapani. Hands over to Gillen. That pass unable for him to settle down. And then quickly cleared out by Andrew Firth down the ice for EI. On the move with some speed. It's William Trapani. Get back in, cuts to the right. Trapani shrugs off the check, wheels down low. Now spins around in the zone. Trapani feeds for the one-time try. Wide open net, they score! A missed shot works wonders. Saguna, a power play goal, 1-0 Sachem. Not exactly how they drew it up, but it works all the same. Sent over for a one-time try from Gillen. Missed the net, but then the big rebound comes over to Saguna, and it just taps it in for the goal. It's his 11th of the season. That leads this team. And it also puts Sachem on top 1-0. The puck movement, though, created that opportunity for Sachem to score. As Cruz tries to work in, that shot blocked by Fries him out of play. But just quickly moving it from player to player, forced the EI defense off their marks and left Saguna that wide open for the tap-in try. Attempted flip clear fails. Held near side, Bruensma. Sent down low to Miller. Miller saw the hit coming and then gave the attacker a piece of his own medicine. Back from the top, a shot steered away by Sasso. Back out into the middle, knocked away off a stick. Back over to Ryan Ragusa. Ragusa cannot get it back to Kalaninga. Off the official skate. It works out here for Sachem, at least it was. Until a player in a step ahead, and that's offside. Verbal sparring again, back and forth between Firth and Roman Cruz. Cruz has been stirring the pot tonight, that's for sure. Heavily involved in the physical side and the verbal side of things so far tonight. Working ahead, it's Sophia Penny. Penny feeds a pass in. It's dumped in by East Islip. Off a stick they can't hold in. Racing up the near side, it's Sachem with Zach Hess. Hess to the net, trying the backhand pass across. Couldn't find a receiver. Samantha Penny there as well. Penny steering the puck back off of Gandolfo. Bounces off a couple of sticks off the setup pass from Rutigliano. Back out to center, looking to move back in our Sachem. Guided in off the blade of the attacker for EI and Matthew Akroth. Bouncing puck settled down in the middle of the ice. Now taken ahead by Sachem again. Just a bit out of sync on the move forward. This time it's Rutigliano a step ahead of the carry in. Coming up the middle of the ice was Jaden Salazar for the Sachem Hockey Club. Well, puck turned over, nearly given right in front to Saguna, but then instead he's driven to the wall by Will Gonzalez. Sophia Penny can't clear for EI. Back out in front, blocked by Friesem, then scooped out to Akroth. Akroth trying to hit his man in stride, and Connors instead has to slow up, and it chugs his attacker down to the ice. Saguna wanted to take him out of the play, but instead the favor returned. Still, though, sticking with it, Cruz feeds back across. That's cut out by Akroth. Takes it back behind his net, looking to clear. Connors can't follow up on that. Held in by Sachem. The shot from Cruz. Steered high and wide by Sasso. Knocked over to Edmund Schmallenberger. Connors working across. That goes off the rear of John Moody. Blocked all the same. Now Moody goes forward. He was double teamed on that far side. Chiefs clear out. Clock rolls under 11 minutes to go in the second. Long puck sent forward. That's icing against Sachem. This is the first of two JV games tonight. West Islip taking on Ward Melville in the nightcap here on the South Rink. Meanwhile, the varsity action that's just about underway behind us features West Islip and Northport Huntington in the first game of the night. And then the final one is a rematch between Sachem and Middle Country. Sachem trying to take a 2-0 lead and claim the season series over the Cougars. Draw one by Sachem with Zach Hess. Sent back down to Matthew Pena. He can't clear. Azimo hit to the boards. Trying to stick with the play. He does. Feed out in front. Steered to safety by Gillen. Held on the near side wall by Mateo Baerga. Azimo sends back down low again. Schmallenberger beaten to it by Gillen. Gillen leaves it behind to Pena. Trouble organizing here. Ends up right with Schmallenberger. Schallenberger's point pass is no good. Split the difference between both D-men. Gandolfo, a hit on that far side wall. Didn't make that dump in super effective. But now it's met up by Edmund Schmallenberger. Shoveled up top. Connors tries a shot that's blocked. Now picked up by Sachem with Jason Gillen. Feeds over to the far side. Leads his man a bit too far. Baerga on it. Rather, that was number 24 instead for EI, Nemeth Reynolds. Knocked ahead. That's icing against East Islip. Another whistle and 9:26 to go in the second. Pass across to Bruensma. Bruensma through traffic, looking for a redirect, did not get one, and it's stopped by Sasso. Still 1-0 Sachem on Anthony Seguna's 11th goal of the season. Lone goal to write home about so far. Sent up top here. Sachem trying a shot. That one goes wide. Rebound sent right through the crease. Sasso didn't have his balance about him, but not hurt by it. Back out in front towards Seguna. Mishandled the puck. Sent back down low towards Dylan Simone. Moody. His pass down low is intercepted. Andrew first starts to clear. Knocked over to Colin Inga. Inga up that far side wall. Met by a couple of Sachem defenders and cleared out. Samantha Penny. Long pass across. Nice pass to find Firth. Andrew Firth works in. Dangles around Portanova back towards the net. Steered out of danger by Mayer and covers up. Quick shot off the draw for EI. Bayerga missed the net. Kicked off a skate. That's Sophia Penny with a chance to hold in. Her pass intercepted. Worked ahead by Moody for Sachem. Penny trying to throw the body around there. Moody spins off of it. Off the skate of Cruz. Met up by EI, but Moody holds in. Shot towards the net. Kick save. Rebound. Stopped as well. Justin Hunter shut down by Sasso as the EI defenders can't get there to clear. Puck sent through the crease and wide. Carried out this time by EI. The Chiefs survive on that pressure. Bayerga from his knee knocks in. Good strong work by Bayerga to stick with that one and send it in deep. Moody nearly had it poked away, but instead they skate forward, attacking on the rush, but that's no good. Offside called, as we can take a look back at this great save from Joseph Sasso. Coming on goal, Hunter shut down at the near side door. That was the best chance for either team after the goal to try to get on the board again. It's really been a stalemate for the most part in this game. Neither team able to get much momentum going. Sachem sent to the bench. New player over the boards. And everyone chasing it down on the far side. Off the near side glass. Knocked ahead to Jaden Salazar. Over to Hess. Now Hess fan a miss on this shot. That's caught up in the skates of Emmett Reynolds. Reynolds able to clear. Back again with Matthew Friesen. Pena moving in with Hess. Hess. Shot was blocked by Friesen over to the far side wall. Miscommunication at the blue line with a line change wanting to be initiated. Puck skittered down the ice. Deflected pass here, so no icing off of Salazar's stick. Seguna, cross-ice feed looking to Salazar, blocked away by EI, and now they race forward. Schmallenberger able to get that one in despite the poke from Hess. Ragusa looking towards the net. That's knocked away. And now raced ahead by Seguna. Threads the needle for that pass to the far side. Salazar trying to work ahead, poked away by Schmallenberger. Nearly sent into the Sachem bench. Good, strong physical play on that far side wall by Jason Gillen. Taken ahead by Matthew Pena. Pena down low. Looking for the wrap. No room to shoot. Into the face-off circle. Glove save. Another save. And now finally in. They wore down Sasso until he could battle no more. 2-0 Sachem. First shot coming from Pena. Great glove save. Left a big rebound. A fantastic stop. But then as he was trying to put the stick across, just could not hold it out any longer. And Sachem doubles the lead. Wait for the official confirmation on that goal. Looked to be Dylan Simone. And it is indeed Dylan Simone's goal. His 10th of the year, joining Saguna in the double-digit club here on Sachem. Pena and Gillen getting the assists. Making it 2-0 for Sachem. That is the second assist of the night for Jason Gillen off the secondary helper. Captain doing a great job setting up plays from the blue line. This is his second and third assists of the season. Holding in at the point was Bayerga, but strong play from Trapani to force him back out. Make that mental mistake trying to avoid the hit. Trapani now up the far side. He works in for Sachem. Trapani thinks about the wraparound. Instead, holds up top. Feeds near side to Perenzma. Out to Simone. Simone, in alone, opted for the pass instead, and that missed everyone. Reset now with Dylan Simone. Swept over to the far side boards by Andrew Firth, but not clear. Moody walks up the right wing. Pass right in front. Right to the corner. Mishandled there on the reset from Simone. Berenzma tries the slap shot. Nice right pad stopped by Sasso. Collision on the wall. Feet across. And Saguna missed the net. Perfect setup there. Saguna all alone. But a bit too much time on that shot attempt. Berenzma can't hold in at the point. Finally, out to neutral ice. But Tired Legs stay out there for East Islip. They can't change. Collision right at the blue line as it was moved down low by Spencer Puenzma. And now cleared out by Sachem, or rather by EI. That's an icing call, but one they don't particularly mind. With 3:28 to go in the second. Connors jumped the gun for East Islip. Akroth has to come in for the face-off. That's a draw won by Cruz. And Neal a blast from the point. Stopped by Sasso. Another save for him. He's had tons tonight. Neal mishandles on the keep a lot. Moody there for support. Able to stick handle past the forecheck thrown from Matthew Akroth. Takes behind his own net for some safety. Puck turned over to EI. Akroth trying to make the most of this. It's back to Connors. And knocked over to the far side by Friesen. Friesen trying to do it again. He did it again. Sent low, but Neal there for Sachem. Pounces off the EI player Akroth, but over to Ryan Miller. Sent ahead to Cruz. Cruz trying to poke it through the legs of Emmett Reynolds. That's no good. Neal again mishandles. Good play from Mayer here. Over in the corner, feeds it around, but that took away a good look for East Islip. So that was a really nice play from Mayer, because if you're going to do that play, you need to do it immediately. It can't be a second or two of thought. And it's penalty called here. Cooler heads in need of prevailing. Neal heading to the box. That late cross check will send Connors to the box as well. See what the call is here. 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. Either way, we'll continue play with 2:18 left in the second. Back to that play from there. It is 5-on-5 as we get set to continue. But if you wait a second or two, then you leave that net wide open. And leave the chance open for something up on the boards. Well, the change of heart apparently for the officials, as they will send EI to the power play. That was confusing. Thought for sure they were going to give EI a penalty. But instead, East Islip a chance to get back to within one. Reynolds tries a shot that's blocked, comes back to him, then mishandled. Gillen, he's able to clear. Thought for sure Jack Connors was going to get a cross-checking penalty after he threw one after the play was over on Neal. But instead, the lone penalty on the board is Neal for cross-checking. EI second chance on the power, or rather third chance on the power play. They had the 5-on-3 earlier and could not score. Friesen holds on the near side. Bit less than 20 seconds separates game clock from penalty clock here, and it's held on the corner boards. And worked ahead by Friesen. Guided to Inga, but strong work by Moody on the, or rather Pena on the takeaway. Pena immediately stops, runs a couple of extra seconds off before he clears. Behind his own net, Matthew Friesen. Carried by Inga up the left wing. Inga has it knocked away, sent back out to center. Nearly turned over to Roman Cruz, but instead back to Matthew Friesen. Minute to go in the second period. Drop pass to Firth. Firth shifts around, fires one, knocked out of the air by the netminder Mayer. Now raced ahead by Cruz. Got a 2-on-0, shorthanded. Cruz's shot, stop, rebound, score. What an effort from Roman Cruz. And it's now 3-0. Just caught the back end of it there on the replay. Denied on the first look, but then the second look fired in wide open net after Sasso was aggressive on the nice first stop. But the rebound left right there for Cruz to take. His 7th goal of the season makes it 3-0 for the Sachem Hockey Club with 46.5 left in the second. Akroff directing back over as the penalty power play continues. And in the corner here, EI looking for some help. One last chance on the power play. Set up out in front, knocked away by Mayer, trying to cover up. Instead comes away to Portanova. He sends around the boards as the penalty expires. Back out in front, good chance there for EI, but nobody home. Again, nearly turned over to Andrew Firth, but cleared down by Sachem. One more whistle here with maybe just a fraction of a second left. 1.8 left on the clock. $3-0 for Sachem here, as the goaltender will be pulled. 6 skaters out there for EI. Why not? One last look here. If they get the face-off win, but instead knocked to safety by Sachem. As we go into the break, a 3-0 lead for the Sachem Hockey Club. All 3 goals in this period on the Long Island Sports Network. Set for the third period here. Big period for Sachem in the second. Went into the first period break tied scoreless. No scoring in the first, but then 3 goals for Sachem in the second. Has opened up a 3-goal lead. See if they can hold on to it to bounce back from a loss their last time out to ESM. Pass into the middle. That's cut away by the EI defense. Meanwhile, East Islip needing a big push here in the third period if they are to mount a winning streak. Looking for back-to-back wins after snapping a 4-game losing streak their last time out against Northport Huntington. That was a great win for EI against a Tigers team that has been excellent so far this season. Pass out into the middle. Looking out in front to Saguna and Simone. Neither able to handle it. Rescued at the point by Pena. Really strong work from Matthew Pena. He feeds low to Simone. Simone takes a check from Ragusa. He shot towards the net. Glove save Sasso. This one knocked up the near side by East Islip. Dumped into the corner by Edmund Schmallenberger. Pena needed to move it quickly. Taken back by Schmallenberger. Held along the wall before it's kicked away. Knocked up the near side. Looking to move ahead. Here's John Moody. Moody towards the net. Stand-up style save once again for Sasso. He's really like going to that old-fashioned style. Just not blinking, not moving an inch, waiting for the shooter to shoot. And then if it's coming right to the chest, why not? Just let it hit you. Clasps it there as well for the whistle. 13:32 left. Face-off won by Sachem. Trying to get it to Gandolfo. He can't hold it. Berensma's shot ends up nowhere near the net. Goes off the outside of the goal into the corner for Samantha Penny. Penny able to clear it out as it meets a man out at center ice. And it's Roman Cruz working ahead. Cruz cuts to the far side. Feeds out into the middle. A couple players there. Miller closest to it. Poked away by the EI defense. Out to center and Andrew Neal. Early on, you're seeing Sachem happy more or less to just hold the puck. As long as it's down at this end of the ice, EI's forecheckers, or rather EI's forwards, don't pose that much of a threat to you, especially with the speed that you have on the defensive side. Sachem the faster team, and that move shut down. Miller was trying to get his body back on side, but Cruz moved in a bit too quick. Too quick for his own good is Roman Cruz on that look. Reynolds looking to move forward up that far side. No good on the pass. Bounces off a skate of an EI player. No icing here against Sachem. Near side wall, Hess. Hess tries a shot. Nice glove save. Another highlight for Joseph Sasso tonight. Hoping his offense can help him out. That move from Bayerga was knocked away by Hess. Good job on the defensive side of things there from the forward. Reynolds trying to make something happen, but turned over to Ryan Rutigliano. Rutigliano feeds into the corner. Salazar. Up top, Neal. Portanova's shot goes wide. Gillen around the boards. Off the glove of a player there of Sachem. So a hand pass called here against Sachem Hockey Club. 11:35 to go in the second. After that face-off leaves the attacking zone. Shadow of the EI defensive end. Connors against Simone at the dot here. Dylan Simone wins it for Sachem. They've been really good at the face-off dot and pretty much everywhere here tonight. Saguna races in, looks for the shot, missed wide. Saguna to Trapani. Trapani looking for the Michigan, knocked off of his stick by Connors. Good defensive response. Moody. Cross-ice feed, knocked away. Back behind the net. Back in front to Saguna. And it would not have mattered anyways. The net dislodged and play blown dead. Trapani trying the Michigan there. Not sure that would have worked even if Connors poked it away. Or even despite Connors poking it away. Didn't really have the right angle on the approach towards the net. Might have been jamming it wide, although players continue to innovate. Puck sent towards the net, still loose off the pad of Sasso. Take it to the far side wall. We've seen with Evgeny Kuznetsov since he has moved over to Russia. That one tips up off the glove and out of play of Sasso. Or he did a Michigan goal really from the middle of the ice, from the slot. Just picked it up on his stick and flung it towards the net. Goaltender stunned. It ended up being a goal. One of the most fantastic goals that seen outside of the NHL this year. Would be shocked if we see anyone get that kind of idea here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. But a lot of these kids are very skilled. Would not put it past them if you plant the seed. I'm sure someone saw the Kuznetsov goal on TikTok or something like that, and he might be working on it on practice. He said that more and more that once you finish off their traditional practice for an hour, 2 hours, whatever it may be, then a few of those players might spend an extra couple of minutes working on the fancy stuff. That one sprawled across. Sasso full stretch, blocks it away. It's still loose. Now EI take it as far as Trapani at the point. Back down to Saguna. Body on body contact. Jostles it loose. Schmallenberger take it clear for East Islip. He sends on goal. That's caught up by Mayer. And we get another whistle. Maybe an extra 15, 20 minutes after practice dedicated to that fun stuff. Michigan's center ice, Michigan's now, whatever Kuznetsov wants to call it. Penny a one-time blast. That's stopped by Mayer as well. Nice setup there to Samantha Penny. Immediately getting it and blasting it. Still looking for her first goal of the season. Trying to join her sister on the score sheet. Racing forward, Roman Cruz. Cruz with speed gets around Penny. Cruz back over. Just ran out of room on the pass. Had Berensma with him. Wanted to set up his blue liner. But neither able to get on it. Penny in the defense stands tall for EI. Still trailing by 3. Big hit right at center ice. That was Firth knocking down his man and Andrew Neal. Physicality continues here in this game. Onside move. And now the player knocked down. And that's Neal heading to the box again. Firth none too happy with that as the physical play continued. Neal wanted to get some revenge and did not do so cleanly. He gets 2 for kneeing, and one could argue he could have gotten a little bit more there, but just the 2 minutes, sending EI back to the power play. EI 0 for 3 on the power play tonight. And that is not the start that they envisioned. Face-off win, but back out to center ice. Nice bounce pass to Friesa. Opens up space for Firth. Firth lost the handle on it, moving in. But then feet out in front, they score! Ragusa on the doorstep, puts EI on the board. Really nice play here from Firth. He thought it kind of fizzled out there after the poke check from Hess. Then fed right back out into the middle, and Ragusa able to elevate and celebrate over Anthony Mayer. Third goal of the year for Ragusa, the first on the power play. As that EI power play unit finally getting on the board on their fourth try tonight. Gives them some momentum, and immediately moving in, it's Colin Inga looking for the pass across, but that is taken away by Simone. As Sachem responds, puts that top forward line out there, trying to get it back. Fancy behind the back pass from Simone, but Saguna can't meet up with it. Taking it back, it's Trapani. William Trapani spins off a hit. Nice move, good command of the puck as Trapani takes it out in front, backhanded pass to the middle. Knocked away before it could reach Simone. Glove down at the point and kept alive by Moody. Moody from the near side wall. Hands to Trapani. Back down to Simone. Simone got caught in the middle there between moving it out in front or back. Ended up doing neither. One-on-one look here for Inga. Allows his team to change. Tries to hit a player in stride. Now it is kicked to the near side boards by Akroth. John Moody from behind his own net. Sealed on by Akroth, but still moved to the far side. Saguna finishing off his shift with a work ahead here. It's no good there for Sachem. Saguna. Sealed off by Erga, then turned over. Good work by Mateo Baerga. Couldn't make the most of that with Jack Connors, but the right idea was there. Clock rolling, 7 minutes to go in regulation. 3-1 game after EI finally finds the back of the net with Ryan Ragusa. John Moody moving in, looking for the response, and that missed high. Around the boards, that's cut off near side by Anthony Saguna. Back low to Simone. Wanted to pass out in the middle. Instead finds Trapani. Trucks off the check, moved over to Neal. Neal's shot going high, but a glove save again from Joseph Sasso. More discussions here, side of the net. Officials break that up before anything can really get started there. Tempers continue to flare. Sophia Petty getting involved, jowling at Anthony Saguna as he was headed back to the bench. From the far side wall, Penny trying to find a way to clear. Over to Ryan Miller for Sachem. Miller walking in. Friesen knocks him down. That's one way to play defense as he stops that attack before it could start. Two ways to play that. You can play the passive way with your stick or the aggressive way with your body. Of course, the latter is more risky and dangerous if you miss the check, but missing none of them than Matthew Friesen. Schmallenberger kicked out of the dot. Matthew Saccone comes in, wins the faceoff for EI. They look to move up the near side. Firth making himself available. Instead of cross-ice feed, it's picked off by Matthew Pena. Sachem can't hold into the zone. Bounces off the official on the far side. Delayed offside against Sachem. But it comes back over to Pena. He finds his way to Gandolfo. Poked ahead by Cruz. Burst of speed. Cruz is in. Looking across for the pass, and no shot ever arrives. Sent quickly back towards the net, and that is somehow caught up in Sasso's gear. Not sure how that found its way back to him. It was a cross-ice feed offered at by Sachem that just found its way into the gear of Joseph Sasso. Pass picked off here by Colin Inga. Inga racing ahead for the Chiefs. Moves past Portanova. Has it back. Pass out in front. Goes off the pad of Mayer. Scooped up quickly by William Trapani. Trapani wanted the pass, but instead takes it forward himself. Looks on the wraparound. Wanted to hand it up top, but ended up losing the handle. Worked back over by Inga for EI. Inga met quickly by the Sachem defense. They take clear, and now a 2-on-1 developing. Simone carrying in, finding its way to Saguna, crashing the net, and that's kept out by Sasso. And pass led a man a little bit too close. A tie-up right there at the blue line. EI wanted a penalty, and they do not get one. Appeals for a trip or interference. They don't get either call. Looking back over to Trapani. Trapani spins. Looks for the shot. That's blocked by East Islip. Chance to work ahead again for Inga. Inga a bit fatigued. Just dumps in. Cross and pass looking for the breakout is intercepted by Bayerga. Feeds over to Firth. Firth in. And he scores! Firth jams it in. It's 3-2. And just forgot about him. The aggressive play from Neal missed the puck, and then Firth able to just jab away. Despite the cross check coming, he takes it in stride, and that'll also send Neal to the sin bin. That's the opposite of what you needed for Sachem. You give up the goal, sure, but then the cross-check sends your team back to the PK, and you likely lose one of your defenders as well. For longer than just the 2 minutes. See if there's anything further than just the 2-minute cross-checking minor from Neal. But we'll decipher that after the timeout. This one's getting interesting. It's now 3-2 after the goal from Andrew Firth, his 8th of the year, has brought this one back to within one. We'll bring you the last 4:05 when we come back on the Long Island Sports Network. A chance to get level. That's what EI has right now, a power play. Up on the board with 4:05 left to go, trailing Sachem by 1. East Islip scored on the last power play opportunity with Ryan Ragusa redirecting a shot right in front. I should say getting to the slot and then firing one in. But either way, East Islip scored on their last look, 1 for 4 tonight. Take the puck in quickly, looking for that setup again out in front to Connors this time. Collision right in the middle. Moving the puck up top. Fries him. Working in. Blocker save from Mayer. Puck nearly redirected. comes back over to Friesen. Friesen out in front. Players tied up. Inga and Akroth right there. Neither able to get to it. Akroth tries to pack cross-ice feed. That's cut off by Gillen and cleared out. And now big speed from Cruz. Cruz working in shorthanded. Lost the handle as he drove towards the net. Taken back by Mateo Baerga for East Islip. Jack Connors takes up the left wing. Pass comes through the legs of Firth and quickly flip clear. Finding up and linking up with Roman Cruz. Cruz trying to drag around. He's got it there. Second effort on the shot. Stopped easily by Sasso. Penalty half gone, though, against Andrew Neal. Firth waits for the reorganize here in neutral ice. Did not like what he saw and opts to dump in. Strong work around the boards. Finds its way to Jack Connors. Connors leaves in the corner. Gillen looking to clear around. Met up by Baerga. He shovels it down low. Gillen this time looking to the near side. Met up by Friesen. 30 seconds on the power play left. Gillen holds to the wall, taking clear. That centering feed is cut off by Moody. And quickly cleared down by Ryan Rutigliano. Outstanding work so far by the penalty killers for Sachem. Still 15 seconds to kill off. Moody kicks down the setup pass for EI. And that'll effectively drain these last few seconds. Sachem does what they have to do. Kill off the penalty. Now they need to stay out of the box. Cannot have another play like that where they lose their cool and allow EI a chance to level things up. Under 2 minutes to go. Carried ahead by John Moody. Moody looking towards the net. That's blocked off a skate. Back up top to Simone. A collision right at the blue line. Play continues here. Akroth knocked down by a check. EI bench calling for a penalty. Not going to get one. No icing here. Friesen could have made an attempt to play it. The clock continues to roll. Under 90 seconds to go in the third. Firth tying up with Pena. Play stalls out at the blue line. Work back down low. Sachem trying to attack, but cannot get there in front of Will Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking to the near side to Bruensma. Worked ahead here. A good look forward. Edmund Schmallenberger feeds across. That pass blocked. A minute to go in regulation. Carried ahead by Sachem. Trapani looking over to Saguna. Stopped by Sasso. And he holds on to it. Needed to make that save to keep his team's hopes alive. 51.8 seconds left. It's still a one-goal game. Face-off is to the left side of Joseph Sasso. Keep an eye on him when he's pulled, but EI needs to win this face-off first. They can't. Trapani tries a shot off the draw. That's blocked. Move back down low. Pass out in front. Trapani stonewalled by Sasso. And now EI race ahead. They call to Sasso. Sasso racing to the bench as EI holds in on the near side. Pass out in front and then knocked away to safety by Sachem. Baerga tried to collapse on that one, but could not get there. Clock continues to roll. 6 skaters out there for EI. This one knocked off a glove. Takes a left turn past the net. Reynolds meets up with it. Under 20 seconds left. Connors knocked ahead, finding Firth. Firth looking for the pass across to Schmallenberger. Cleared down the ice by Sachem. And we get another whistle. This is icing with 8.5 left on the clock. EI has already used their timeout, so they got to draw something up quickly. 8.6 seconds left to find a tiebreak, a tying goal. Sachem just parking everyone in front of the net. 3 skaters standing right there. We can say the same for EI, looking for the tire. Draw is won by EI, but they cannot get it towards the front of the net. Sachem holds in the corner with Simone. Final seconds tick off the clock, and Sachem survives. It was not easy. It was not pretty, but Sachem gets it done, and they respond with a bounce-back victory. 3-0 lead nearly evaporated, but Sachem survives as they hold on and move up a spot. Now standing in 5th in the JV division. We got more action coming up in the JV ranks and a big one coming up next. And that's all next on the Long Island Sports Network.